Some of us might remember these more than others, but it seems that vinyl has become increasingly popular this year. Sales have doubled on this time last year, and as Warren Nettleford reports, vinyl is making a comeback in more ways than one.
This sound, for some, is a reminder of a bygone age, when the only way of getting your musical fix was going to your local record store, like this one in Islington. Of course, we can download and stream our music at the click of a button, but it seems more of us are now choosing to buy our music in this old format, the record.
It's been sort of building over the last few years. I mean, this year alone, actually, I think we've seen nearly 500,000 LP sales across all the stores around the country, 100,000 7-inch single sales, and even 12 inches making a comeback. I think about 60,000 of those. And just to give you some sort of perspective, I think we've sold as many in the first half of this year as we did in the whole of last year, in 2012. So there's definitely a kind of bit of momentum building.
The UK music industry is worth more than £1 billion. Some in the industry are putting the massive growth in sales down to a new audience who a long time ago used to buy lots of records: teenagers.
There's a whole new generation coming through to whom a piece of vinyl is something that's new, that they've not really experienced before, because they've only really, I mean, if you remember, Napster came out in 1997, that was the beginning of MP3 downloads, and that's 16 years ago. So there's a whole generation come through who've only listened to MP3s.
And even some new bands seem to agree. This is Jack Kerouac and the Sweet Generation. Their debut record will only be available to buy in stores on vinyl.
I think it's the same as if you get hungry every day and you need to eat, but you can choose where you eat, and I think vinyl and listening to music on vinyl is like the Michelin-starred restaurant as opposed to having fast food, which is an MP3.
And our refound love for the record is now on show at a new exhibition. These records aren't really records, they're paintings, 4 times their normal size. Morgan Howell's the artist, who's had a long-running love affair with vinyl.
My idea really was to make it as big as it needs to be. This music is so important to us. It's part of you, and this wasn't quite big enough.
Quivers down the backbone.
Vinyl sales only account for between 3 and 4% of all music sold, but this old format refuses to go away. Warren Nettleford, BBC London News.
Now, how